Hi Dolly friends, Chris once again, welcome back to another video. This is another request, this time for Dawn. The name of this video is YouTubers Turn Into Killers. I think I've seen this video before, but let's check it out once again. Yay.
There are all kinds of people on YouTube. It's a place where anyone can vent to an audience or express themselves.
Everyone's heard of him.
That's why these stories of YouTubers turned killers are especially disturbing, as their video histories, in a sense, document their descents into madness.
I've heard of all these guys. I saw the thumbnail. Yeah, Elliot Roger, he's probably the most famous one out of all of them.
Elliot Roger was an English vlogger known for creating videos in his car, often telling of his depression for not being able to attract girls and how life was unfair. In most of his videos, Elliot displayed narcissistic tendencies by expressing his confusion and why girls don't pay him any mind despite his self-described good looks, good personality, nice car, and sense of fashion.
I've been attending college in Santa Barbara for about 2.5 years now. And in those 2.5 years, I've experienced nothing but loneliness and misery.
It's because you don't try enough, man.
My problem is girls. There are so many beautiful girls here, but none of them give me a chance.
Because you don't try.
Know why. I don't know why you girls are so repulsed by me.
Maybe because you're a weirdo.
It doesn't make sense. I do everything I can to appear attractive to you. I dress nice.
Sorry, the bird chirping in the background got me. Sorry.
I have a nice car, a BMW. Well,
BMWs are nothing. I'm not a car expert, but
you know, I'm polite. I am the ultimate gentleman.
The ultimate gentleman.
And yet,
oh my God.
You girls
Justin Bieber
never give me a chance.
Justin Bieber is a better gentleman than you are, dude.
On May 23rd, 2014, Elliot uploaded a video to his YouTube channel, once again complaining about how females would throw themselves at obnoxious men over himself, and that they would be punished for not showing him interest.
For the last 8 years of my life.
Why is the lines like? Why is the? Probably because his camera. I don't know. Actually.
An existence of loneliness, rejection, and unfulfilled desires. All because girls have never been attracted to me.
Because you're a weirdo.
I don't know why you
That's
girls
why.
aren't attracted to me.
You don't know why.
Punish you all for it.
Punish you all for it?
It's an injustice, a crime. Because
I'll punish you if you try to hurt me, fucker.
I'm the perfect guy. And yet you throw yourselves at all these obnoxious men instead of me, the supreme gentleman.
Oh my God, Spring Gentleman, that's...
I will punish all of you for it.
Oh my God.
That same day, Elliot made headlines for killing 6 people and injuring 14 near the University of California.
That's messed up, man. That's brutal.
2014 Isla Vista massacre.
He went on such a rampage.
His own life after a police pursuit. On that day, he stabbed 3 men in his apartment, and about 3 hours later, he drove to a sorority house, and after failing to get inside, shot 3 women outside, and later shot a med student in a nearby deli. Elliot would later speed through Isla Vista and get into a...
I did a video on talking about this guy, and I didn't do a very good job on it because I was tired when I was filming that video.
From his vehicle and hit people with his car. After crashing into a parked vehicle, Elliot took his own life with the same gun he'd been using. Perhaps what makes this scarier than any other murder spree is that the fact that Elliot's final video shows him outlining the details about his upcoming attacks in an attempt to punish women for rejecting him and to punish sexually active men for living a more enjoyable life than his.
For the day of retribution, I am going to enter the hottest sorority house.
This guy's so cringe. Sorry, I'm laughing. It's the fucking bird chirping in the background that's really making me laugh. I'd rather look at the fucking bird than his dumbass for one more second.
I see inside there. I'll take great pleasure uttering all of you.
It's just so fucking dark or bright on here. That's just, how much does it
go? See that I am, in truth, the superior one.
The superior one. You are just... Oh. That's how he laughs about it.
Roger emailed a lengthy autobiographical manuscript to approximately 12 acquaintances and family members.
I'm sorry for laughing. It's just stuff he's saying is fucking ridiculous.
Was made available on the internet. In it, he described his childhood, family conflicts, frustration over not being able to find a girlfriend, his hatred of women, his contempt for minorities, and his plan for what he described as retribution.
Retribution.
Elliot goes down to be perhaps the most well-known example of a YouTuber turned killer.
At least he's dead. That's all that matters, I guess. Trey Adams, I've heard. I did a video on him. I did a video on all these guys, I think.
Trey Adams, better
Yeah.
known as Lenscat Productions or Mr. Anime, was an anime and film enthusiast who once reviewed anime on YouTube.
God, he was.
Well, today I'm reviewing Maple Story. Let's get right to the Maple Story. There's a legendary tree that lives on Maple Island. Well, it used to live there. It was destroyed a long, long time ago.
What is he talking about? I don't know what he's talking about.
Basically kickstarting the YouTube anime community with his reviews. He helped inspire some of the biggest names in the anime community.
God, his camera quality wasn't the best, was it?
On the internet. But somewhere along the way, Trey's videos transitioned from being about normal things like anime, video games, and even talking about guns, to videos about serial killers.
That's how it all started with the guns and shit. That guy had turned into a killer, I guess.
He announced that he was taking a break for 2 weeks.
He seems normal though. That's the thing. He seems so normal.
This is just an update video to let you guys know that I'm going to reward myself with probably a 2 or 3 week break coming up here from YouTube videos, anime reviews in particular. I might do some blog stuff. I want to thank you guys a lot for sticking with me and watching the channel. I got more subscribers than ever. I have more views than ever. And everything is going really good.
On March 20th, 2012,
seems like just a
Trey took
normal person.
Mother, father, and older brother Mark.
Jesus, all three of them.
Committing the acts, he wrote on the walls, "Why did I do this? I love my mom, dad, and brother." Trey's fascination with guns was seen early on.
I know me and my mom and my stepdad have our fights, but I don't even think about killing anybody. I love my mom. Sometimes we have our fights, but there were ups and downs, but I still love my mom.
His goal being to have at least 70 victims.
A lot. I love my mom more than anything.
At the same time, if anyone
I protect. My mom cares for me, you know. Like, I don't have a dad, so.
human targets in my sight, and if I was going to go out and do anything, they would have to go. And I'm like,
That's so chilling. If I was gonna go out, they would have to go. That's so chilling.
go ahead, go get him.
A close friend of Trey's, Tyler Adams, claimed that Trey's mind had gone astray over the years, and the only true sign of his decline was that his videos and movies would get more and more violent as time passed. Once he was arrested, Trey was sentenced to life in prison. In May 2020, his channel was terminated.
Yeah. Samantha Wol, I've heard of her before. I'm not familiar with her like I am with the other two that were on here, but I know what she did.
Married to her husband Ernie, whose relationship she documented in her YouTube videos. She would constantly complain about her husband working all the time, even though they had 5 children to support. She would also complain about his love for playing.
She may be the worst one out of the other two.
For their marriage was because in 2014, the couple got into a fight over Ernie's gaming character marrying a female character online, and so Samantha threatened to leave Ernie, but to end the battle, he asked her to marry him. Samantha would complain that there was no thrill in her life, and that she wanted to be a famous actress. On the night of
Hollywood's dark. I never want to be an actor. I'm sticking with YouTube.
Children high dosages of Ambien so that they could sleep through what was going to happen.
Damn.
Samantha had hired
So their kids didn't die from that shit.
her husband. The 3 men would enter the home, and before abducting him, they would beat and whip Ernie in front of his wife.
God, all these
pleaded
people.
and begged them not to hurt his family during this process. No one listened. They then dragged him out to the middle of the woods where they killed him. Once an investigation went into place, Samantha was interrogated. However, police didn't buy her story. During the interrogation process, Samantha tried to point the authorities in the direction of Jonathan Sanford, one of the 3 kidnappers, claiming that she met him at the hospital while visiting a friend, and that he took offense upon
Visiting
hearing
a
about her
friend.
husband's abusive behavior. Sanford was arrested along with his brother Jose Antonio Ponce, and the 2 were charged with aggravated kidnapping. However, the 2 men were able to provide proof that Samantha was the mastermind behind the plan, along with the 3rd kidnapper, Octavius Rhymes.
The following footage is always of the police. Samantha talking about her relationships with me, Tay and my sister-in-law, and all I had to try and take her help me out. Jesus Christ. She was explaining how he treats kids and all that. If he ever had kids with bruises, oh my God. I said I'd whoop his ass if they say hypnotize him. I'm going to sit.
Jonathan
I'm a terrible reader, I'm sorry.
A remote location in the woods. Ernie was in his boxers, having been beaten to the point that he was no longer coherent, right before Ponce shot him in the back of the head.
God damn.
Had initially planned to plant
Just because he wanted to play some video games, he chose a fucking... What a piece of shit of a woman.
That they just kill him. Samantha denied knowing the three men that did this, but her phone records would eventually prove otherwise. Having been in contact with all three of them before the murder, Samantha was sentenced to 99 years in prison. Many believed that she did
What's
this
his
for
life?
children, while others thought that Samantha did this because Ernie threatened to leave her and take the children with him.
Because she's crazy, that's why he chose to leave.
For a YouTube channel was clearly not something Ernie was willing to settle for.
At least tried to leave. Randy Sarah, yeah, I've heard of him too. And the video on him and the other two guys. The video on him actually thought was really good of what I did on here. Trey Adams and then the other guy, Elliot Roger, sucked. I was tired of those fucking videos, man. I'm happy with the one I did on Randy Sarah though.
Willingness to end his own life while addressing the personal tragedies he's experienced, which led him to a depression. He would also begin to question his gender identity.
The more I wore girl clothes, the more I felt like that was who I was. Like I felt like I was a girl. And I found out that I was.
Yeah.
I was never meant to be a guy. I was just a female soul trapped in a man's body my whole life.
And as he continued,
and no one
provide detailed explanations of his plans for carrying out his shooting, and explained his belief that these murders would allow him to cross over.
No one was paying attention to his videos. Just let it be.
Concerning obsession with the Columbine High School massacre, and seemed to look up to the perpetrators Dylan and Eric as his heroes.
That's sick. That is disgusting.
Sketches and collaborations he had done with other content creators, but in 2014,
I know. Where was his mother?
That had happened in his life.
Where was his fucking mother in these situations?
This led to the creation of Ember's Ghost Squad, a series based on the fictional character from the Nickelodeon show Danny Phantom, due to his obsession with the character Amber McClain. On the night before the shooting, he
was obsessed with the cartoon, which is weird.
In it, he describes his hatred towards the people involved with the series because of how he believes they
he just needed a friend to talk to or something. And help.
Him and one of the characters from Ember's Ghost Squad firing into a fictional high school before ending with montages of previous videos explaining the motives behind the shooting.
You know, my life's not been the greatest. You know, we've all got problems. It's not just me. Everybody does. And then sometimes those things just make you make bad choices.
Yeah, but still, it's making shit a fucking supermarket, though.
At Rice Markets during closing time at around 11 p.m. Randy went to the back of the store.
I made bad choices in my life.
He exited at the far back of the store. He then continued with his duties, stocking shelves and cleaning up from the previous day. Randy then went back to the crew area in the back of the store, locked the remaining exits, then locked the automatic doors at the main entrance to the store. He then pulled out 2 shotguns and
I guess we got one in here.
Walked around the store and took the lives of 3 co-workers. One co-worker who managed to survive and escape called the police, but by the time police had arrived, Randy had already taken his own life.
So that's... Man, that's more screwed than I thought it was going to. Well, you guys want to see what's been making all that noise? This is Twinkie, our cat, and he's winding down already. If you want to know what that cat noise was, this is Twinkie. He got neutered a couple weeks ago, so he's been a little bit moody, haven't you? Yeah. He wants down. But yeah. With that said, guys, thank you for watching. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but I'll make 2 more videos. I got something in the mail, and I'm making a reaction video. See you for those. Take care. Peace out. See you guys later. It's always a pleasure. Bye-bye.